handcuffed right away and brought into the police trucks. I was stunned for a moment when I saw a group of policemen running towards me with a fierce face.
Welcome back to a new episode of Infrequency.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is MOHAMAD FAREEZ, and now I'm going to share some unique events that happens in my life. The story is related to football. It's quite an interesting story to tell actually. And this is a story of me watching a football match at National Stadium Bukit Jalil. But before that, did you guys know about football casuals or football hooligans? What are football casuals? Football casuals, also known as hooligans, were a distinctive subculture within United Kingdom football culture during the late 20th century. They were known for their fashion-forward choices, occasional involvement in hooliganism, and these are the key aspects. Number 1. Fashion. In contrast to traditional fans displaying team colours, casual intentionally dress in designer labels and sportswear to blend in with the public and rival groups. Number 2. Hooliganism link. While not all casual were hooligans, some were involved in violence and clashes between fan groups, contributing to the subculture controversial reputations. Number 3. Origins. The casual subculture began in the early 1980s in the UK, adopted by football hooligans to evade police attention and intimidate rivals. Designer clothing helped them infiltrate opposing fans group and access social venues discreetly. As for Malaysia, a similar culture exists, with each state having its own football firm or subculture with its unique characteristic. Now let's jump into my story. Back on November 20, 2019, I was at Bukit Jalil National Stadium. A match between Malaysia versus Indonesia for the World Cup qualifier was held. As we all know, the rivalry between Malaysia and Indonesia is strong. The provocation started on social media before the match even started. So I know that this match will be a heated match. When the clock hits 9 PM, the match began. I'm sitting next to opposing fans and all I can hear is swear words from the both fans provoking each other. As soon as the Malaysia team score the first goal, the taunting gets even worse. Both sides started to throw items such as water bottles. And this is the moment when things gets more serious. Casuals from Malaysia throw a hand flare to Indonesian fans' territory. Later that moment, the Indonesian casual throw back the hand flare while it's still burning. It's really a chaotic situation. It's not end there. After the match was over, Malaysia won 2-0. At this moment, I knew that something was going to happen outside. When I exit the stadium, suddenly, a clash happens between Malaysian and Indonesian casuals. I was stuck in the middle of the fight. All I can do is to stand my ground and fight back. If I don't do anything, hands or feet may land on my face because there's no other way to escape that brawl. It was a really intense moment. Not long after that, a police unit came to break up the fight. I saw some people were caught by the police, handcuffed right away and brought into the police trucks. I was stunned for a moment when I saw a group of policemen running towards me with a fierce face. A few steps before the policemen reached me, I ran as fast as I could to save myself from getting caught. The chaos scattered in a minute after the police arrived. Luckily, I escaped the brawl. I sat on the sidewalk to catch my breath and I felt pain on my lips. Apparently, my lips are bleeding because I got cuts from the fight earlier. Later that night, I went home safely. I consider this to be an interesting experience that happened in my life. And that's all my story. Thank you for watching.
Don't forget to like and subscribe YouTube MC at RTP.